He just tells us like, hey man, it's time for y'all to slide, like it's time for y'all to leave, like you feel me, some finna go down. I ain't asked no questions, I ain't got nothing to say. Hey, skedaddle, we gone. Yo, what's going down, G-Dot family? You already know it's your boy G-Dot back at it with another banging ass video. But before we even get into it, like I always say, y'all already know what's going on, guys. Explain everything, so let's get into it right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on Instagram at GuardBoyG-Dot and Twitter at GuardBoyG-Dot. All the links for that gonna be in my description. But without further ado, let's get into it. You probably already looking at the title and being like,
G-Dot, you always into something. Why you always doing something bad? Why you always just around bad people and doing stupid stuff?
look, mind your business, okay? I don't know why I was doing that when I was younger. I was doing a lot of stupid ass stuff. Like, I ain't know this was gonna happen, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from, so let me just start telling you the story. This was my junior year in high school, so we had just started smoking weed for real, but we wasn't really smoking real heavy yet. It was around the time where like I was still doing sports, but I was phasing out of sports, you see what I'm saying? So it was during the summertime, like really it was the summertime between my junior and senior year. You already know in the summertime ain't nothing to do but go outside, get high, find stuff to do, and get cool with people, like kick it with people. Like, what else I'm finna do in Chicago? I'm finna get high, I'm finna get some food, or I'm finna get into some bullshit, or I'm finna start playing sports. One or the other, I'm finna find some hoes, bro. It ain't too many options to do in the city. It's either you finna get high, hoes, sports, food, or you finna be on the block. I'm not trying to be on the block. I really ain't finna no sports bra right now. I can't eat all day, that's fat as hell. So I'm finna smoke and get some hoes. That's why I became the pimp I am today, cause I was smoking and getting hoes. You see what I'm saying? This is between my junior and senior year summer, so you already know, like I'm just cooling every day. I'm really just kicking it. I ain't got too much to do because I don't have my car for real yet. Like I'm driving, I'm finna get my license, but I don't have my car. So I'm really just on foot walking around. I remember usually it would just be me and my homie, or like me and a couple of my homies, and we would walk around, and my homie used to have his speaker with him. We used to always walk around with a speaker because we felt like we walk around with a speaker, we'd go to the lake or something, we gonna find some moves or some hoes gonna come to us because we walking around with a speaker, we playing music, and we young. It ain't like we old as hell playing music off a speaker. We young niggas, you feel me? Every time we go out and we do this, we do get some hoes around us, something do happen, so I'm like, you know, hey, we gotta keep doing it. This is the only way we finna make it right now. No whip, on foot. I ain't taking the bus all the way downtown. I know some people, but you feel me? They ain't really gonna invite me to everything. I gotta work my move, and I was working my move, you see what I'm saying? So eventually I started working my move so deep, I was getting invited places because people just started realizing I was cool and I could kick it like. That's how I really started meeting more people just doing stuff like that. So through my little endeavors of bringing the speaker different places and just knowing people, like, you know, knowing people through people and stuff, I met these girls that go to Chi Art. They go to Chi Art, like they a little weird, but they cool, bro. Like it don't matter. I'd rather be around girls a little weird and cool than a ratchet ass girl that's probably gonna set me up or do some crazy ass shit. Like I'd rather be around the weird girls, bro.
Stop the cap.
I don't start kicking around them, but I started texting them. And, you know, we'd send each other stuff on Instagram, and like we'd FaceTime each other every now and then. Like it was a cool little vibe, you know. I was just kicking it with. But eventually, since I lived in Hyde Park, she did something at the lake, and she was like, you can slide up here, like I'm having a little bonfire, you feel me? All my friends finna come and stuff. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm finna slide to the bonfire, you feel me? I'm finna slide up there and see what's going on. So it's a little kickback. Now it's supposed to be a bonfire, but the kickback really started like 3, 4, middle of the day, and it's gonna go all the way on to like 8, 9, 10 at night. It's one of them, you feel me? Till the lake closed. So in my head, I'm like, I can slide around like 5, 6, and then I can see what's going on. Then I can maybe dip out of there and then come back around like when the kickback finna start. I thought that's how the day was finna go, but that's not how it went because I ended up having nothing to do. So I'm like, you know what? We ain't got no moves today. We can get high, but we might as well go here and get high. So I told a few of the guys about what was going on. Now a few of them slid, a few of them didn't slide. Some of them thought it was worth it, some of them didn't. I tell the guys what's going on. We slide up to the kickback, and when we get there, like it's not a lot of people, but it's a few people I know. It's most of the girls I met from Chi Art. So I'm cool. I'm kicking it with them. Like I'm kicking it with the guys too. So you know when you're kicking it with different people, you gotta kind of be the bridge. I gotta put y'all together. I gotta get the guys cool with the hoes. So I'm trying to work my move and be the middleman to get everybody acclimated and stuff. And eventually, like the party started filling up a little bit. Like more people started coming. So eventually, people started getting acclimated and more people started coming. And then eventually, this one guy came. I remember like it was yesterday. He had some baggy ass sweatpants on. He had some Vans, a black hoodie, and then he was riding on a skateboard. And he was looking like one of them hipster ass guys. Like he wasn't gonna do nothing, but he was just weird. He might like fight you or something because you looked at him wrong or some shit. You have to beat his ass, but you ain't really too much worried about him. So I'm looking at him, I'm just like, who is this nigga? Who invited him? He bummy as hell, bro, and it looked like nobody really with him for real. Like, who just invited him to pop up and show up? So he roll up on his skateboard, he come up and he started serving people weed. So I peep scene, I'm like, oh, that's the weed man. Weed man look about sweet as hell though, looking like a lick. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, should I rob him? Or should I take the plug down? Or should I just be cool and kick it? Cause it's not my kickback and like, you feel me? I'm still trying to get cool with these girls. That was the moral dilemma I was having in my mind at that time. Cause I'm like, that nigga look lame as hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't trying, like, I always say this, I don't be trying to take plugs down. I don't be trying to finesse people. But at the same time, if I'm down bad and you looking green, I'm just gonna go. That's a green light for me to just take off with your shit. Like, what you want me to do, bro? I'm not having it like that right now. Like, you feel me? I'm on the come up. with me. Like, just give me the pack for the free. You see what I'm saying? But how I'm thinking about it, I just don't want to walk up on him and beat his ass in front of all the girls. Even if me and all the guys walk up on him and beat his ass, I ain't trying to do that in front of all these girls and all these people I just met. Now I'm not gonna get invited nowhere. All these girls gonna be like,
oh yeah, last time you was somewhere, you robbed so-and-so. Don't invite him nowhere.
I'm not gonna get no hoes because they gonna think I'm a dirty boy. I be robbing people. It's just like, nah, bro. I can't rob him right here. I can't do it like this. So I gotta play it smooth and I gotta wait for my opportunity. So after I come to that conclusion in my head, I just keep kicking it. And, you know, I'm just seeing the vibes. I'm seeing what's going on. Like, it's a few girls that's here. I ain't gonna lie. A few more of the guys came because they seen what was going on. I posted it on my Snap. So a few more of my homies sliding. And around this time, the sun's starting to go down. I was with my homie at the time. It was 3-4 of us. We was kicking it on the rocks by the lake. If you've been to Chicago, you've been to the lake, you already know, like, there's levels to the lake. There's like 3 rock levels you can sit on. It's like, it's cool. It's right by the lake. It's a vibe. You know, sit there and talk with a girl or something. I'm peeping the scene. I'm seeing all the girls coming. You know, we trying to pick who we want. So me and one of my homies pick out the girls we want. We walk up on them. We started talking to them. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't going that good for me, but it was going good for my homies. So I'm there for moral support and backup at that point. Plus, I was already trying to talk to a girl that was over there somewhere. Like, I wasn't trying to make it too hot on the spot. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it low key, keep it low profile, so they don't know what's going on. But while I'm in the middle of trying to wingman, my man can get some butt. I look over and I see one of my homies' big brothers, and he with his whole gang. And I'm just looking at him like, why are y'all over here? What's going on? Hold on. I'll tell everybody I'm gonna be right back, and I'll run over there real quick. I leave my homie, I'll tell him I'll run over there real quick and I see what's going on. He just tells us like, hey man, it's time for y'all to slide. Like, it's time for y'all to leave. Like, you feel me? Some finna go down. I ain't asked no questions. I ain't got nothing to say. Hey, skedaddle, we gone. Hey, ski, we gone. Hey boy, come here, check it out. We gone. We ain't doing this no more. He said leave, we finna leave. I ain't know what was finna go down. I ain't know what was finna happen. I just know something was finna go down. So I said, I'm finna take my exit and I'm finna get some hoes later. There's a lot of hoes in Hyde Park. I can walk up the strip and get some hoes. So if you've been to the lake by 53rd, you walk from the lake, and when you're walking from the lake, there's a little tunnel you gotta get under. There's one tunnel to get to and from the lake. So we're walking under the tunnel, and while we're walking away under the tunnel, it's me and my gang, and nobody else walked off. Like, we just walked off because like the guys told us to walk off and leave. So we walking off. While we walking, the girls that was throwing the kickback is coming our way. So we damn near cross paths and we like, hey, what's going on? How you feeling and stuff? And they're like, good. We all kicking it like they all happy and cheerful. But out of nowhere, the nigga that was riding a skateboard that was serving the weed came running down the tunnel. And he like, damn, them niggas just tried to rob me, man. He holding his jaw. And we all looking at him. We like, damn. Did they rob you or did they not rob you? Because I would like some weed. I just need to know what's going on. Did they rob you or did they not rob you? But I asked him what was going on, trying to act like I ain't know. And he was like, man, them niggas just punched me and tried to rob me, man. I still got it though. I'm finna be back. I say, yeah, it's time to go, bro. Nah, man, it's time to go. He said he finna be back. What he finna be back with? Yeah. I'm playing though. I ain't run like that, but I did get up out of there. I started hitting feet a little bit. I'm like, nah, it's time to go, man. Once I leave and dip out like 20-30 minutes later, I get the full 401 what's going on how the drop just went down. You see what I'm saying? This what really happened. They walked up on him, told him to give it up. He ain't give it up, so they bust him. Another nigga bust him and he tripped him and they was finna beat him, but the girls was like, no, don't do that to him. So they came and got him up off him and he ran away while he had the chance to. You supposed to be out here having a pipe or a weapon or something. You serving weed, bro. You just in Hyde Park serving weed. Like, it's sweet out here. Like, the moles don't be up the street. Like, you feel me? Like, the DDs don't be up the street too. Like, come on now. Stop playing with yourself like that. I ain't gonna lie, from that little incident, I ain't get invited to no more kickback by the shower hoes. They ain't had no hard evidence, but they seen the guys tell me to walk off and they seen me just suddenly leave, and as soon as I left, that happened. So they immediately put 2 and 2 together and they pretty much knew it was me. So after that, I just left, bro. I'm like, hey, I ain't got kicking around y'all no more. Y'all finna ruin my face card. I can't have people thinking I'm finna rob them and set them up. You see what I'm saying? Can't do that no more. That's the end of the video though, G-Dot family. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GuaboyG-Dot and Twitter at GuaboyG-Dot. All the links for that gonna be in the description below. Without further ado, we out.